What up? What up? What up? It's Adam and the ATL's in Atlanta. Hold on, let me turn off. Alexa, stop. All right, we're good.
You crack me up, dude. And this is Chad over here
Alexa,
in
stop,
Florida.
man. I the fire bun, man.
I'll be
And the
more
iron
impressed if it
bird.
actually picks you up in Rasta voice.
Huh?
I said I'd be impressed if it picked you up in Rasta voice.
Oh, I know, right? It hardly listens when you talk in normal voice. All it does is just listen to your conversations. That's what it does.
Yeah.
It sells it back to
Thanks, CIA.
Amazon so they can, they follow you and I don't know.
All
That's
right, but
another. That's
anyway,
another
we're here to talk about a different type of invasive stuff.
This guy. Woo.
Little Oreo.
Ah.
One of these days you're going to choke on that thing. All right, but anyway, we're here to talk about these little guys here, the ASIRVIA Go Unit. We do this every single night, and it never gets old because these things are so cool. But, here's the thing. We're going to go right into it because I know we want to keep our recording short. Who will buy our services? Well, everybody, okay?
Specifically, a car dealership. I know. I don't know. Is Brooke on tonight?
Don't see her.
So last night after the webinar, I recorded a separate Zoom specifically for her prospect that she was going to pitch earlier today at 2 p.m. And we basically just went through the whole list. We actually went to his website, created a coupon, created all of it. And she basically went up there and said, look, she added in the $20 for the plus, and we'll get into that in a later point for those who are watching this recorded or those who have heard of this for the first time, and basically just made an additional $60 in volume and commission. So I mean it was pretty cool to see the response that it got. Any person that you talk to that's never heard of Bluetooth or proximity marketing, they're gonna just be mind blown. I was.
Yep, and every business needs marketing, guys. Every business budgets for marketing. So these things can be used by basically any business. Doesn't matter what you're doing. If you need more customers, this is the device that's going to help you get it, and it's going to do it in a very, very cost-effective way. So service industries, network marketers, we got to get our links out right. MLM, direct sales, affiliate marketers, same thing. Realtors, brokers can share their virtual tours with their people that are looking at their houses. Restaurants can have their drink specials, lunch specials, breakfast specials, whatever it is. Specialty shops can draw business because a lot of times people don't know specialty shops are there, right? So they need that visibility. This will help them get more visibility in their area. Canvassing the neighborhood, which is door-to-door campaigning, any of that type of stuff. How much easier and more convenient is it for someone to get something on their phone? Right?
Even if you're going to be going out and protesting, for all those protesters that want to get their message out, good or bad.
Yep. Churches, nonprofits.
I wouldn't call churches a protest, but
No, I'm not talking about protesting. I'm just saying, like, literally anyone can use these guys. Churches can run a fundraiser and have it go out to anybody that comes within 100 yards of their church. There's just all different kinds of things. Or they can even give some of these devices to some of their, their church folk, and they can carry them around with them when they're going to busy, events and stuff like that. There's just the applications for this thing are endless, guys. If you have any sort of imagination, you can think of probably 100 ways right off the top of your head that you could use these to market. Okay, they're just really endless applications. So as far as what we offer for our services, we do have 2 different types of services right now. We're shortly going to be adding 2 more, but we don't have all the details on those yet, so we'll just fill you in on what we have. We have the Go Basic, which is a 40-character message, a clickable link. And then the messages and links are all instantly active. The devices are provisioned by the user, and that's super duper easy. You literally just put in a 5-digit character thing into your back office where it says beacons, and then you click add, and it's done. Okay, it's super easy. It took a lot of the time that was going into out by doing that. So intuitive, easy to use web-based service. So everything is done through a back office. You can use it on any type of phone, tablet, computer, whatever you have. You'll be able to access your back office and change your messages, track your results, all that good stuff. And then real-time tracking. So this is kind of new to those of us that have been with us for a while, but each of these devices individually tracks now. So you have much more, you have much more information available to you to see what your ROI or your clicks or whatever you're going for in your campaign is looking like. You'll be able to track which messages are working, which messages aren't working, and so on and so forth.
And you know what? If you want to,
welcome, Sean.
Go ahead. Oh, we had someone join. Okay, cool. Yeah. So do you want to go over the plus and show everyone how to?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
You want to do it, or I can do it either way?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay, cool. So let me pull up. I'm gonna take down the Rastafarian phrases real quick. Sorry for those who are having fun with it, like I was. Let's go here. Log in. Photoshop wants to sell me their license again. No. Can't Photoshop myself in front of the Lamborghini anymore. Here we go. Log in. Let's go here to share screen. Boom. All right. There it is. So now we're going to go to services. We're going to go to the Go units. And here we go. So I don't know if it was recorded. I have no idea. When I went over this, I actually created this coupon right here for someone who was actually looking at doing the ASIRVIA Go beacons today for their car shop. So this is it, 10 pusher. Go buy a car from them, free plug. Oh, you know what?
You got it on message.
Yeah, I have it on message. So, but I also have the deal done too. So I can go down here and go to 2011 Ford Focus, hit update. Boom, it's updated. For those.
That's how quick it is, guys, to change your messages or your deals. It's instantaneous.
Yep. And this is what his ad looks like if it goes on people's phones. This is his website, 10pusher.tv. You have the picture of the car that you want to promote, right? You have what it is, 86,000 miles, unlimited warranty. This is, by the way, this is fake. Don't go buy that car and say, dude, you said you had an unlimited warranty. He didn't. This is totally what I did last night. And the cool thing is that they can actually save this to their Android or Apple wallet, which is probably one of the cooler things. You can put your phone number on there. You can put your website on there, which is what we just went to.
You could actually make that say, save this deal for future deals.
Yeah. It's the coolest thing ever. And they can also share it on social media. So there it is. So if you have someone that's like, hey, Justin, I saw you wanted a car. You wanted a Ford Focus. Dude, they have one for sale over here, you know, or whatever it may be. And I'm also going to change the message on this too to free Starbucks. And just show you guys how quick this thing really turns over. Because I'm out of that event already. I haven't updated this thing in a minute. But that's what it looks like in terms of the actual coupon. Now I'm going to show you how to create one. Now this is for the plus service. So for those who are wondering, it's an extra $19.99 per beacon to do this. So for example, let's say I wanted to create a new one. I would just go right here, I would click create, and I would choose a file. So I can go here and let's see. Let's say I wanted to do one for, I don't have a picture for those guys. Let's say I want to go do a picture for JBC events, right? And I would double click and put their picture here. The deal is free events for you or for your company. And then for more details, what did you say?
That did say free Oreos, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it did say free Oreos. That's actually another deal that we did, and I'll show you all that one here in a second. And the business name is going to be JBC Events, and then you can put an address in there also if you'd like to. But I'm not going to do it for time and conversation purposes. I'm going to click here to put the expiration date to that. Put the phone number as Mike Jones' phone number, and we're going to go and put the website as JB or HTTP jbcevents.com. I don't know if it's real or not. Just doing this for this example. So now we're going to go back to beacons, and where it said Ford Focus, there's your free Oreos. And just to get your curiosity out of the way, I'll put it up there so that we can see what the actual coupon looked like. There it is. Free Oreos for everyone except you. Milk not included. And that was the deal we did for that webinar. So now I'm going to go back over here. Here it is, the one we just did, free events for your company. That's the message that's going to pop up on the actual phone. And this is what's going to pop up right here as the coupon.
And remember, guys, you can edit or delete these at any time, so you don't have to keep a giant list full of crap you don't want. You can actually just take it out if you don't need it. So,
but that's how easy it is. It's even easier to do a message, and the only difference between that is that they can't save it to their wallet. So, which in car sales, I believe this would be probably the best option to do, because you can actually showcase your product on there too.
yeah, the Plus service allows you guys to have those graphics and the pictures of whatever your deal is.
Right.
The timers, expiration dates, and the sharing is all part of the Plus service. The Go Basic is just a message. It's a 40-character message, and then whatever website link you have. So it could be a funnel, it could be a website, it could be whatever you have, landing page, whatever. So.
And just so you guys know, when I click the free Starbucks message on that, it already changed over. So, within 2 or 3 minutes, the message already changes over, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and...
Yeah, it changes over almost instantly. It's just if you already had a message on your phone from the beacon previously, it takes a little bit longer to update. So.
Right. So you're good to go. I guess we hit the other.
All right, we'll head over to the next slide. All right, so why is this such a powerful form of advertising? Well, guys, Facebook is the big mode of advertising that everyone talks about nowadays. People are paying thousands of dollars to learn Facebook marketing and, spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month in ads on Facebook, right? Everybody wants to advertise on Facebook. Well, here's the thing, guys. I understand there's 1 billion people that go on Facebook, right? But the average person only spends 1 hour per day, and they're on there looking for very specific information, right? They're not on there looking for your ads. Well, the majority of people aren't. Maybe Adam. But other than that,
I'm always on Facebook.
He's always looking at ads. But anyway, the majority of people aren't looking for that, guys. So their attention is not there, right? But they do spend 5 hours a day looking at their phone, and they check their notifications on average over 100 times per day. Okay, that's like every 6 minutes they're looking at their phone, right? And that's where you're going to be advertising with these things. You're going to be advertising to a place where people spend almost an entire work week staring at every single day, or every single week, I should say. But that's powerful, guys. I mean, let's be honest. If you owned a business, which some of you do you want to advertise where someone spends 1 hour a day, or do you want to advertise where someone spends 5 hours a day? I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? So
absolutely.
Now, something like this should cost a ton of money, right? I mean, people are spending tons of money on Facebook. So, something like this should be a ton of money. I mean, national TV advertising is a ton of money. Magazine, newspaper, direct mail, telemarketing, SEO. SEO is super expensive. Pay-per-click, super expensive. National email marketing, super expensive. Web content, super expensive. So what did we learn, guys? Marketing's super expensive, right? That's about it. Super expensive. Not with ours. you can get one of these Go units for $25 a month. Okay, that's the potential to reach. Like, so let's say, you put it in a stadium, right? Maybe a baseball stadium where there's 80 something home games every year. They have concerts all the time, right? For 150 out of the 300 nights of the year, or it's 360, whatever it is, that stadium is full. Okay, and a lot of the times it's different people. All right, now you buy one of these Go units and you stash it in that stadium and you just leave it there. You have the potential to reach 40,000 people, 50,000 people a night. Okay, for $25 a month. Now tell me that is not the most powerful form of advertising out there. I guarantee you if you go spend $25 on a Facebook ad right now, not for the month, just one ad, $25, you're not going to get more than 5,000 people to look at that thing. Okay? We're talking about you could potentially reach, 1 million people in a month. All right? It just depends on where you put it. You could put it in Disney World where there's 800,000 people a day. Right? So, you guys use your imagination, but the price of this thing is unbelievably cheap. $25 a month, one device. 3 units, $49 a month. That's 3. You could stick them in 3 different stadiums and reach 120,000 people in every single day. Think about that, guys. It's huge. All right? 8 units, $100 a month. Right? Now you can put them all over Disney. Disney's got 8 parks. You can put them all over. Right? You got one in each park.
And now you can actually use it as a tax write-off because you're advertising.
Absolutely. You can go spend the day in Disney and get a little write-off for it. It'd be fun, guys. You can go to concerts. You're advertising, right? So think about it that way. I mean, this is a marketing expense. This is the cheapest form of marketing out there. I just showed you guys how much it costs to do every other kind of marketing. It's ridiculous, okay? And we're talking about under $100 a month. You could potentially reach, 100, 200,000 people a day if you put these in the right spot. Right? So you get 8 of them. You're spending $100 a month. You put them in stadiums all over the place. Maybe you're a national company, right? You pick the 8 biggest stadiums in the country, stick your units there, and all of a sudden you're reaching 40, 50,000 people a day in each of those locations potentially. That's massive for $100 a month, guys. All right, how many eyeballs that is looking at your business, guys? Maybe not all of them are going to buy, right? But even if you got 10 new customers every day looking at your business, that would be worth $99 a month to you, wouldn't it? It would be to me. I know that. So, this is powerful, guys. It's $19 a month for every Go unit that you want to use the Plus service for. So for certain types of businesses, it's a must-have. For others, it's definitely cool and it's the way to go because you can share it and you have the potential to go viral, right? But maybe not everybody's going to want that on all their units. So we do give you the option of doing them separately. You can just add it to 1 unit. You can add it to 8 units. You can add it to 100 units. However many you want, you just pay $19 a month. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there are people leasing them. Art, I know I've got a few people that have ordered that told me that was their plan. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and get this: business owners will pay $50 a month for just one. It's already been field tested. So. Yeah,
here's the thing, guys. We have people that are putting these in with their marketing. We have people that are marketers, like online marketers, and they're using this as part of their marketing package, and they're charging more money for their marketing packages for it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we're going to throw in 3 beacons for you.
Yeah, I have a merchant service guy who's he has $400 for every merchant account that he signs up to play with. So that could be a free, let's just say it's $200 for a free terminal or a terminal. And they have another $200 left, right?
What's going on, Scott?
What?
New person.
Oh, okay. So they could actually take that extra $200 that they have and give them 3 beacons and say, hey, look, we're going to waive your setup fee on this, and all you pay is $50 a month if you'd like to. And you can advertise to every Android phone within 100 yards for $49 extra a month. How's that sound? And, dude, they're not going to say no because, all they have to do is pay the $49. So, there's a lot of different ways you could I guess word it or whatever.
And keep in mind, guys, now at some point these devices, the pricing is going to go up. This is still 50% off pricing. All right. So when these go up, let's say you have 1,000 units, whatever, maybe your residuals are kicking butt because you're affiliate, right? And you're like, you know what, whatever, I'm going to order 100 of these things. You know, and you're getting them at half price. So when that price goes up, guys, guess what? You could sublease those out to people, right? At double, you can make double your money. I mean, it's simple math, right? So now, as far as the cost, first and last payment plus activation fee, which is $30 per account, does not matter if it's 1 unit or 100 units. It's a flat $30. Okay. Now, so for your 1 unit setup price, you're looking at $80 plus a $10 shipping cost because we ship FedEx priority. Okay. So you're looking at $90 total to get started with 1 unit. You're looking at $140 to get started for your first month on the 3 unit package, and you're looking at $240 to get started on the 8 unit package. Okay, that's first plus last plus activation and your shipping. All right. Now, as far as replacement costs, because we all know that if you're going to leave them places, there's a chance you could lose them, right? Or they could be stolen or whatever the case may be. You know, you have a $25 replacement cost if it happens before 12 months. If the beacon stops working, guys, that's a different story. If it's defective, that's a different story. You're not going to get charged $25 for that. We're talking about lost or stolen, right? So anything after 12 months, doesn't matter if it's lost or stolen or whatever, they're going to replace it for you, and that's just because the battery's half dead already, so we're just going to give you a fresh one. Okay? Now, as far as the range and battery life, I know we don't really touch on that most of the time because that's, you know, this is so amazing. People really don't care about that, but it's a 100-yard radius, right? So anybody who comes within a 100-yard radius of you, which means in every direction, is going to be reached by this signal. All right, and it's also a 2-year battery life, and they are weather resistant, so you can leave them outside in the rain; they're not going to die. Okay. So that's everything as far as the cost. Any questions on the beacons or the cost or anything like that? Services. Oh, you're muted, Adam. I can't hear you.
You guys can also type in the chat box if you'd like to, but you know, if there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.